Congratulations, idiot right-wing people that voted for Trump. You ruined America. And the reason I'm saying that is because the healthcare system right now that controls people that have life-threatening illnesses, they have no idea what they're doing. I'm doing experiments to call them every day and talk to as many different people as I can. They have no idea what they're doing. They have no idea what they're doing. You sit there and you tell them about the 80-hour work requirements. I've literally had workers tell me that that's not a thing. It's only for the food stamps. And then I give them my case number and stuff, and they look it up. They're like, oh, it is a thing. These people are not prepared, and I've been reading stuff on AI and different stuff like that, and I've been looking up different stuff on websites and stuff like that, and there are fallbacks if this does not work out. There's like fallbacks for zip codes and stuff, like if the work requirements don't work for people with medical stuff, because we're not thinking here, and this is smart that they did this. If there's not enough capacity for people that need the medical stuff, if there's not enough places for them to volunteer, then they're going to stop it in that area. And I think this whole thing's a disaster. And I really hate right-wing people now. I really do, because I found out you people just want to ruin healthcare. You know what you should do? We should be one of the places that just gives everybody free healthcare, like every other stupid country in the world. America is a cesspit of fucking shit and trash, and I hate that I'm born here. And I hate that no other country will let me come there, because I wasn't born there. I gotta get money and prove I can support myself there. Can I please just come to some other country? I will literally become an enemy of America. I hate this country. I will become a terrorist against the place where I was born. I hate America. I hate this country. It's garbage. I hate it. And anybody that fought in the army, you're stupid. What did you fight for? This country is garbage. This country is trash. It's stupid. I can piss you off saying that. I really don't care. Screw all you people that voted for Trump. Screw all you pieces of crap, because you made people's lives with life-threatening illnesses very hard now. You know, some people that live in small towns, maybe they have issues with that disease that they can't exactly prove. It's hard because God's a stupid jackass and makes their life hard. You don't know people's situation, and things are hard for them. They can't get the hours they need to get their medicine, so now they gotta go fucking work for free. I gotta work for free just to get my stupid medicine. I gotta go work for a stupid fucking church, which is the last fucking thing I'm gonna do. Fuck church, fuck God, fuck any religious bullshit in the world, because I think it's fucking bullshit, and it's half the reason why our country is fucking ruined. Or any country. And let me tell you something else right now, too. Okay? Why in the world are we the only country in the entire world, the only one that does not give people free health care? Huh? Why are we punishing people for being sick? That the stupid God was like, this is just like a game of Russian roulette. You know, you're going to have this, you're going to have this, you're going to have this, all because two people ate a stupid fruit off a tree and I'm a little petty bitch about it. You know, I'm going to ruin everybody's fucking life forever. And it's bull crap. Why are people that are sick just not entitled to their medicine? You know? Why? I don't think people should be entitled to food. I don't. Like, it's easy to find food. It is. It's easy to find food if you're homeless. It sucks you got to get it out of the trash can, but you know, at least you can get it. With people with this medical stuff, where are you getting it, bro? I mean, I hate that homeless people gotta live like that, but it's just how a society works. You know, you gotta make money and stuff, and I think things should be way cheaper. And I know that's what the right-wing people are trying to do. They're trying to get things to be cheaper, but you thought by getting rid of the healthcare, you were getting rid of taxes. Now you see, the government could have got rid of taxes a long time ago. They put those in after the war. And it was supposed to be temporary. They lied to your face so they could get more money. And they're going to continue doing that to the end of time because that's all anybody cares about is money. We don't care if people live or die. And another thing that makes me so mad too is we don't all go for abortions. So we let a kid be born with illness, and then said kid when they get older may or may not be successful, and then we make it hard on them to get the medicine they need to survive. That's really fucking nice. All because that's what God wants. And that is what God wants, because he's a sadistic piece of shit. He's no better than Satan. For allowing Satan to do everything he does, he's no fucking better. It's the same thing as if you will let somebody commit suicide, you're basically to blame for it because you could have said something, you didn't do anything. It's the same stupid thing with God and Satan, brother. God allows Satan to do what he does. So, if you allow somebody to themselves, you're bad. So God allows Satan to do stuff to people. I know you're not that stupid. Put it together with what I just said. Put it together with what I just said. But they ate the fruit. I don't give a crap if they ate each other's asses. That ain't a reason to freaking ruin the entire freaking existence of humanity. If there even is a God, sometimes I wonder if there even is. But it's so messed up, dude. It's so messed up. Now I gotta be in complete fear because of stuff that other dumbass people voted in. I gotta be in complete fear where I live, where I was born. I had no choice being born in a country I wanted to actually be born in, because I would have chose any other country than America, buddy. I'm about to illegally try to immigrate to Mexico. I'm about to try to get out of America. I'm about to try to get out. Yo, any people from any other country, females, males, I don't care, man. I just want to get out of America. Want to marry me for like a year, and then get somebody to marry my wife, and we can get out of. She's not legally my wife. She should be, but because we're trying to dodge the government adding our stuff together and making me pay for the illness I have, we're not married. But yo, someone want to marry us, and then we can divorce, like, once we're legally citizens. I'd have to delete this video for proof of that, but yo, you want to get us out of America? Because I will gladly leave this stupid country. I'll come to any country, man, I'm telling you. Except for, what is it, South, North Korea? Which one's the bad Korea? Whatever Korea is the bad one. The really bad one that's run by Kim Jong-un. I won't go to that one because the fact that a god, a so-called god, lets that country exist and lets poor children be born into that country sickens me. It absolutely sickens me. But yo, someone want to marry us so we can get out of America, because I hate America. I want to leave. Hey Trump, any Trump supporters, idiots, ICE, anything. Can you deport me and my wife? Like, can you just do some illegal crap and deport us to another country? Because I hate America. You can deport me. I hate it here. I'm a little bit dark-skinned. I have a tan. Throw me out of America, please. Please throw me out. I hate it here. I hate America. America's a cesspit of trash. I don't want to be here. Anybody that wants to be here, good for you. Live in shit. Live in shit. Do it. I don't care. I don't want to be here. I want to leave. I want to leave, and that's expensive. When people say, you don't like it here, get out of here. If it wasn't so expensive, I would, buddy. I would. I'd leave in a second. I hate planes, but if I could get on a plane one time and risk dying on a plane to get out of America, that's worth it to me. That's worth it to me, brother. That's worth it. I hate America. I'd rather live any other place. I know some other places might not let me drive my e-bikes and stuff like that. Whatever, man. At least I'm protected. At least my disease, I'm safe, you know? That God so decided I should have because he's a stupid jackass. And the state of Michigan's a stupid jackass because they let me get this stupid disease by bringing stupid CPS in my family's life when I was younger, because I used to do this when I got excited and put me on stupid medicine called Seroquel, and then I got diabetes, and I'm expected to pay for this my entire fucking life because I was born in the good old USA. I'd love to burn a bunch of American flags if that wasn't illegal. I burned a Bible before. Yeah. When I was little, I burned like 5 of them. Burned them when I was 13 years old. The day I learned I hated God, I burned 15 Bibles, baby. I did it. I burned 15 of them bitches. Burned them when I was 13. I did it. And I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I burned them. If God's such a badass, why didn't he protect his book? Because he didn't. Them things burned to ash, baby. I see stories people's houses catch on. They're like, oh, God protected my Bible. Yeah, but he burned everything else you own. Real nice of him to burn down your whole house and leave his business card. Real nice of a God that loves you, huh? Yeah, real nice. I hate God. I do. I hate God. I will never change my stance on that. I can burn in hell. I don't care. Fuck it. I don't care, dude. God's a bitch. I'll never praise something like that. He's a fucking bitch. I don't know how people fucking stand him. I really don't. God is a piece of garbage. He really is. God is shit. I gotta be careful saying that because I might piss off the country people in my town that love God so much. Someone's leaving stupid Jesuses around the store I work at. Little Jesuses. They're just leaving them around the store. I went in there today and my coworker's like, someone's leaving these around the store. You want one? I'm like, nah, no. He's like, why? I'm like, I just don't want one. I don't want to tell everybody because if I tell people I hate God, I'm a bad guy because I hate God. When I do everything I can for people, I'm a nice guy. I take people places in my bike. I see a homeless person walking down the road. I pull over my bike that seats 3 people. I'm like, yo, where are you going? They going where I'm going. I say, hop in my bike and I take them. I got some extra money. I'll give people money. You know, I bought a sandwich at Subway. I was like, here. They were going to give me back $5 change. I was like, nah, keep it. I don't care. You know, stuff's hard out there. I'm not a Christian by any means, but I will do nice stuff for people. I will. I will do nice stuff for people. And it's not to get a reward like every other Christian does. And you're selfish. You sit there and you're like, oh, God doesn't like selfishness. A lot of you godly people do the stuff to get points with God. Not me. I just do it because, you know, people need help. It's nice to do. You know, there's a lot of suffering going on in the world, and I believe someone should do something about it. Rather than make everything worse by voting for a stupid fucking dumbass pumpkin man. God, I wish that bullet would have got him in the fucking head. Oh my God, I wish it just would have went a little bit over, bam, straight through his skull. They're like, oh, you're wishing death upon somebody. Yeah, because they're trying to make the medicine I need to live harder to get, dummy. Yeah, of course I want them dead. They want me dead. You want me dead? I want you dead too. I want you dead too. I am so happy that Charlie guy ate a bullet because he supported him. Good riddance, piece of shit. Anybody that supports what he is doing, if you die, good riddance, piece of shit. Good riddance. Good riddance, you fucking piece of trash. I really think voting should require you to have a certain IQ and be a certain age. I don't think old people should be able to vote because you think of old times. We went backwards as a society with stupid, dumbass idiot in the White House. We went backwards. We were going forward as a society and you just put us in reverse and went like this. That's what you did. And look at all this stuff now. We got flock cameras, AI, and all this other stuff. And Trump's so cool, right? He's so good. He started a war. Real good guy, huh? You dumb hicks. You people are so stupid. I hope you don't got any family members that have asthma, any chronic illnesses, because now they have to prove that they're sick. Can't find a job. Die. Can't find a job in your little town, where I know you people live out in the middle of nowhere. You ain't got a lot of options. Can't find something to do. Die. You're sick? Die. Die. Your family members, people in your family, and I know how much you people care about your family. Trump did that. You now have to worry about your family members because of that dumbass. Oh, no, I don't. I've got money. Good for you. You think everybody does? You think the poor person living in a trailer park trying to barely support themselves? Maybe someone living with their mom and dad living in the middle of nowhere. They ain't got no car. They walk everywhere, take their bike and stuff like that. And they have diabetes or they have asthma or something like that. You think they're going to be able to get their medicine? You think they're going to be able to go do community service, living out in the middle of a bayou, some kind of freaking desert, some kind of woods, something like? You think they're going to be able to go do community service without a car or anything like that? I don't think so. That person's as good as dead. I'm telling everybody right now that has diabetes, be smart like me. Get your doctor to give you more supplies than you need. Because I've been stocking up, baby. I've got 5 boxes of my insulin that I'm not even using. And I've been lying to my doctor and telling them I'm using it. And letting them think I'm using it. Because I'm stocking up. Because I don't see this thing lasting. This is going to be a disaster. I've talked to the people. I'm not trying to call them stupid because it's not their fault. The people that work for the state. And they don't know anything about this. I talk to one, they're like, yes. I tell the other one the same thing. No. Yes, no, yes, no. You only have to work. One of them told me you only have to work 20 hours to get your medicine. That'd be nice if that was true. It's 80. You have to work 80 hours to get something you need to live. 80 hours. I could see maybe 25 hours a week. Maybe somebody could pull that in an area like that. But again, probably not. If you live out in the middle of nowhere, you're not really going to have any like charitable places you can do community service that are going to be able to be registered with the government because it has to be registered too. So you can't just go help Farmer Brown and be like, okay, there's my community service. Farmer Brown ain't registered with the state. He'd have to get registered with the state. And then what are you going to do? He can't do that. He don't want to do that because that's probably going to cause him more money or something. I don't know. It might give you a cut on taxes. I don't know. Maybe they do want to do that. I don't know. You're making it real hard for people that already struggle. You know, it sucks having diabetes. It does. It's going to kill you one day. It got die in the name for a reason. I wear my diabetes proudly, though. Wilford Brimley pronouncing diabetes is the funniest thing of all time. I'll never think it's not funny. And you might be like, you're a piece of shit. I'm glad you're dying. Yeah, I'm a piece of shit because I'm angry that this is what I have to go through now with the stupid disease that stupid God decided I should have. That's why I'm angry. That's why I'm mad. That's why I'm saying crazy stuff. Because you have put my life in danger. You have put my life in danger. Oh, what? You have a job, you do this, you do that. Yeah, I might not be able to pull the hours I need to get the money. I live in a small town, and I work at a very small store, and sometimes our truck doesn't show up. Sometimes it breaks down. Sometimes it don't come. All kinds of things can happen. And now I'm specifically on a thing with a gun, basically. People that are sick now, you have a gun to the back of your head. You know that? You know, the U.S. government has a gun right against the back of your skull. If you can't get medically exempt, the U.S. government has a gun right to the back of your skull. Because if you lose your job, you're gone. You're gone. If you need that medicine. And I am so scared for people with asthma because you need your inhalers. You're not like me where you can, if your blood sugar starts crashing out, you can go to an emergency room and get insulin. You need your inhaler right there. Right there. What if you don't got one on hand? What if you don't have one on hand because they wouldn't pay for it? And you die because of selfishness and disgusting humanity. You die. Oh, sorry. You didn't work hard enough. No medicine for you. Oh, what's that? You need it? You literally don't have time to not have it, or your lungs will fail you and you'll die. Figure it out. Not my problem. Figure it out. And I'm sure these people that work there are going to need counseling. Because they're going to hear stories. They're going to hear stuff like, oh, my child died. Or, you know, parents are going to call and be upset. Like, oh, my kid died. Or my friend died. Or, you know, my mom died. Or something like that. Because you did this. They're going to have to live with that. And that's nice for them. That's just a job they do to make ends meet. And now they have to deal with all that. They have to deal with basically telling people, you're dead. You are going to die. We are going to take the medicine you need to live away from you, and you're going to die. Real nice, Trump, to put that on people. When we are in the biggest age of depression we've ever been in, now you're going to make people even more depressed because they got to go home at night and deal with that. Poor people got to go home at night and deal with that. They got to deal with that. They told somebody on the phone crying, screaming their head off, pleading, begging, please, I need my medicine. I will die. They told them no because they had to. And they have to live with that. Think that's nice for them? Would you like to be that person? I sure as hell wouldn't. I sure as hell wouldn't want to work at a pharmacy, because in these redneck states, these big redneck states where these people think about family, be honest, rednecks out there, you crazy backwoods people. If you have a family member, okay, they have a prescription for said drug that they need to live. It is a family member, blood family member, son, daughter, cousin, whatever it is. Somebody you care about in your family. And the pharmacy tells them they're not giving them their medicine. They have it, but they're not giving it to them because they don't have insurance. What are you going to do? Are you going to stand by and watch that family member die? Or are you going to go and kill somebody or hurt somebody to get what they need? Because I know what these backwoods hillbilly types are going to do. They're going to go home, grab the shotgun off their wall or off the back of their truck. They're going to come in there, point at their head and be like, my family member's going to die if you don't give them that medicine over some dumb bullshit. And I already can tell you right now, my father literally told me that if the pharmacy denies me my medicine, he will drive his car through the wall. He told me that. My father told me that. My father told me, if they deny you your medicine, I will drive my car through the wall. He said, if I find out they denied you your medicine, I will drive my car through the wall of the pharmacy that denied you your medicine. My dad told me he will drive his car through the wall of the pharmacy. My dad told me that. We've got people out there like that. You are putting people, you don't understand. When you put something's life in danger, like if something's life is in danger, they will do stuff to protect it. Crazy stuff that you would never expect. People are not just going to lay down and die because dumb Trump's like, you can't have your medicine. Trump, you basically pointed a target on your head. I wish I had the balls and the skill to do what that guy did with the sniper rifle. I wish I did. I wish I did. Rest in peace, soldier. You were a good one. You were a good one. You're like, oh, you're praising some guy that tried to kill Trump. Yeah, I am. He was a good one. He was trying to take out a menace against society that wanted to put people at risk with sickness. People that need life-saving medicines, lives, are now at risk. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? No, you don't, because you don't have it. If you don't have it, you don't care. You only care if you have it. And this affects you, and it makes it hard for you to sleep at night. And you keep getting letters from the place saying you got to do this and you got to do all this just to get the medicine you need to live. And then if your condition starts acting up and you can't, or you miss work too much, oops, you lost your job. Oopsie. Now, you don't get your medicine no more. And it's hard to prove that stuff's wrong with you. I know, because I went through it for years when I didn't have this device on me. And I couldn't do crap. I couldn't even barely walk down the street. And I'm worried there's somebody else out there like me that cannot do that because they just have not gotten the insurance to get this or something yet or something like that. I don't know. I'm worried. People are going to die because of this. And it's sad. It really is. It's heartbreaking. I can't believe one of the so-called best countries in the world is allowing this. It's sad. It is. And it's sad. It really is. I'm sorry for anybody. I'm about to tear up. I'm sorry for anybody that has these life-threatening illnesses that now you have to worry about your well-being because of something out of your control. You have to basically have a gun to the back of your skull just because you need medicine to live. And that's what the God decided for you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all the people that are going to die next year. If somebody doesn't stop this, bad things are coming. I mean, look at what happened in Arkansas. They did it, I guess, when he was president first, they did it, and it was a disaster. That's one state. We're doing it multi-state. The whole entire United States. You did it in one state and it was a disaster. What the fuck are you thinking, Trump, you stupid idiot? All you people that want to get rid of the Affordable Care Act or whatever, you're stupid. What are you doing? There are people with diseases that need medicine to save their life. We need it every second of every day. And you're saying because we're sick, we don't deserve to live. That's basically what you're telling us. Why are people like you allowed to vote? Why are people like you allowed to do anything in the United States? Why? You're disgusting humans and you should be put in the ground. People don't deserve to suffer just because they're sick. Just because you were born not sick. Good for you. Good for you. God didn't fucking hate you. You weren't one of God's fucking jokes. Like the mentally disabled, the handicapped, all that. You weren't one of God's little sick jokes. But me, I was. And maybe you are too watching this. And I'm so scared for people with asthma because you cannot do what I can do. You cannot. I think your asthma stuff expires. My insulin does, but it doesn't for a long time. I think your stuff expires fast. And you don't got time to wait around. I don't think it's nearly as expensive as my insulin, but still, the fact that someone wants to put a work requirement on your life. What the fuck are we doing as a society? Oh, it's called not being lazy? Fuck you! Some people stay home and take care of the house while their partner works. That's what I used to do. And now people gotta change their whole fucking life to appease your stupid fucking redneck god agenda? Fuck you, you stupid piece of shit. Fuck you, you dumb motherfucking piece of shit. I work. They should too. Fuck you. I hope you get injured on your job. I hope you get fucking crushed. I hope you get hit by a car. I hope a plane comes down on the sky and perfectly lands on you. I hope the worst possible thing happens to you. I hope there's another pandemic of a disease that is a terrible, awful thing to die from. And I hope every single one of you pieces of shit get it. Every single one of you. COVID didn't take out enough of you pieces of shit. Really should have taken out more of you motherfuckers. Lucky I'm not God, because that's what I would have did. I'd have been like, these people think like this? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out. I don't like gays. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't like you, bitch. Fuck you. And I will talk. I won't fight nobody. I know you stupid morons will. I can tell you one thing for sure. Next year, though, when I'm denied my medicine, I will fight for that. There'll be blood. Don't play with my life, or I'll play with yours. That's a warning. Do with that what you will. But I'm sorry to everybody with chronic health conditions. You should not have to feel like there is so much obstacles for you to get the medicine you need. You should just be able to be like, yeah, I'm sick, I need this, and it should just be available to you no matter what. Because of the stupid country we live in, we'll never just be able to go and just everybody be healthy, you know, just everybody can go to the doctor, do everything like that. That never will work with the way we were set up, but it should work with people that need something to live. Like, if you need the medicine or you will die, there should be no question, no requirement, no nothing. You get that medicine. That's something you need to live. And then we want to sit here and tell people not to kill themselves. I'm sorry. You're allowed to kill people, but they're not allowed to kill themselves? So you're literally allowed to tell somebody, you can't have your medicine, you're going to die. But if they go and take their own life, oh no, you gotta send the cops, you gotta stop them. Like, oh, you're gonna kill yourself? Oh, we gotta send the police and everything over there. Because I told my caseworker I was gonna kill myself. I said, I'm gonna kill myself. They sent the cops over here. And I straight up told the cops, I'm like, they're gonna kill me. What is the difference? He's like, well, you're trying to prevent from dying and then you're just killing yourself. That doesn't make any sense. I'm like, oh yeah, because dying from that is horrible and painful, and I've got a way to make it quick and over with, you know? And not die a horrible, painful death because I ain't getting the medicine I need to live. But no, we're completely allowed to kill people without their medicine. That's completely allowed. It's completely allowed to let people die without the medicine they need, but they're not allowed to end themselves. Because the police have to come and stop it. They have to come and stop that, but they won't stop you from dying if you don't have your medicine. No, they'll stop you from killing yourself, but the medicine you need to live, they won't do anything about making sure you get that. No, the government won't do anything about that. They'll make sure you don't kill yourself. They'll do everything in their power to try to stop that. But the medicine you need to live, nah, can't have that. Sorry. You can't have the medicine you need to live, but you're not allowed to kill yourself, so don't kill yourself, but you'll definitely die without the medicine. The fuck does that make any sense? You know how stupid that is? Are you fucking retarded? Fuck, I'm mad. Fuck this shit. This is fucking retarded. I hate America. I want to live anywhere else than fucking America. America is dog shit.